Howdy. It's been a little while, hasn't it? And that's what I wanted to address. Just a quick thing. I'm gonna publish this before I publish any more content, just as to kind of give context as to why content has been so slow coming for a while. And that's just purely because, as I've mentioned before, I am so unbelievably busy. Now I'm working 7 days a week, so it's just a miracle in and of itself if I can get training in. It's still going well. No, how shall I say it? Problems there, I suppose you could say. Hip hinging stuff and all that kind of stuff, it's still iffy. Like right now I'm feeling good, and there's been other times I feel good, and then other days it doesn't feel so good. And then, you know, if I am feeling good, then I push the hip hinges like RDLs and stuff like that for a bit, then it starts acting up again. I have a strong suspicion that I might have sort of hip impingement issues, because my hips are very uneven, and as is my spine. I've got a bit of a scoliotic spine. But yeah, I think the issue is, you know, when I'm bending down and stuff like that, the femur is kind of rubbing up into the hip socket. Obviously, I'm not a physical therapist or a doctor or anything like that, so I don't know for 100%. But this is just my assumption, my guesstimation. I would like to maybe try and see if I can get myself examined at some point and see if that really is the case. Yeah, my father has had to have both of his hips replaced, so I'm hoping it's not a hereditary thing and I end up having to do the same thing eventually. But yeah, that's the skinny of that. I'm just trying to kind of keep my ego in check as much as I can, and yeah, not push myself in the hips and everything too much where it can, you know, I kind of fall backwards again. Yeah, like I said, I think the piriformis syndrome thing that I suspected I had before, that's seems to be all cleared up. It's just I have days where, yeah, my hips get really naggy and stuff when I'm, you know, kind of bending over and hinging and stuff like that. So it's a struggle. I miss deadlifting so much. As John Paul Sigmerson said, John Paul Sigmerson, I spat out his name too quickly. As he said, there's no reason to be alive if you can't do deadlift. And I'm feeling those words, man. But as I've mentioned before, I'm just trying to fill that gap in with other things, push other stuff, you know, take that opportunity to push other things that I haven't done in quite a while, or haven't had the opportunity to get to because other training exercises, movements are taking up those slots. So that's basically kind of what I'm doing. You know, if I can't push really heavy hip hinges, low bar squats, RDLs, and deadlifts and stuff like that, then I'm just filling in those slots with other things like front squats, which I've been loving. I have been, which is crazy for me to say because I used to not like front squatting at all. I used to despise it, but now I am really enjoying it. I really like it. There's tons of great progress and footage from front squats coming. Like I said, I'm just really behind on content. Like as of this video in particular, being almost midway through October 2024, I'm probably like 2 or 3 months behind on content. It's just I just can't get any time really to compile and edit the footage and post it and stuff like that. And especially at you know, like sometimes maybe if I have a spare moment, if I'm not super busy at my job, maybe I'll like quickly try and like do a little of that noodling on that on my phone. But yeah, and at one job that I have in particular, the internet is abysmal, so that's just literally a no-go, like in terms of posting anything. And then the other job that I'm at, I am just so busy all the time, just doing personal training appointments and stuff like that. But it's work that I enjoy and I like it, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, that's just how it is. It's just I'm super busy, bros. That's all it is. It's not necessarily, you know, wanting to leave you guys in the dark or losing will to post or anything like that. Training and everything is going great despite all the circumstances. It's just a matter of time and energy to get the things. I still have a bunch of things in my life that I want to get to, in terms of finishing my fitness training course, getting my Dutch driver's license over here because it takes quite a bit of time, but more importantly, it's very, very expensive. But whatever, just, personal life things, so many things, little monkeys on my back, along with also working 2 jobs right now and working 7 days a week. I'm doing my best, and like I said, it's just a miracle to get in my training whenever I can, because usually, like, I'm either doing my training literally right before I have to leave to go to work, so I'm really like rushed and fatigued and just rushing all the time, or I'm doing it in between shifts, so like I'm working in the morning till the afternoon, and then I got like a teensy little window to quickly bike back home, stuff some food in me or whatever, and then do some training and then go back again. So like it's a struggle, man, and I'm trying my best. But like I said, I'm still very much enjoying training, and there's lots of great stuff to come. I promise you. Speaking of which, I'm filming this right after a particular OHP session that went quite well. Very surprised with how great it went with all the factors. Usually training at this particular gym that I'm at, it never goes well. I always feel weaker and stuff like that, but not today. So that's a little teaser, I guess, for you whenever I finally publish that video, probably like freaking 2 months from now or whatever. But yeah, just to state it once again, it's not for lack of trying or being unenthused or whatever. I'm just a busy guy, just a simple man trying to make his way in the universe and hoist heavy loads. So, and just a personal message before I go, thank you guys for all sticking around. My subscriber count has pretty much remained static, even in context of not posting as frequently as I usually do. So I just want to say to all of you, thank you guys for choosing to stick around with me. That it means a lot. So I'm going to shut my yap up and get back to training, and then get back home, do some house stuff and everything, and then head back to work, because like I said, I'm working every freaking day. So but the grind never stops. So I'm gonna try and upload this as soon as I can, so that you guys kind of have like a bookmark of where I am right now currently, and not behind with the videos as they have been before, because everything that's been preceding this for a little bit, it's like months behind because I'm busy. So yeah, this is new and recent. This is a status update from myself in the state of the channel as of right now. So I really hope to get back on track as soon as I can. Things will improve in that term in probably a few weeks or so. So then I can hopefully start to get back to uploading a bit more regularly, and then getting through that backlog of content and stuff like that to contextualize where I'm at currently and moving forward. So that's about it. Thank you guys for all sticking around. Keep grinding.